Today we're diving into one of the most insightful books on personal finance, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, the lessons in this book are invaluable. This isn't your typical finance book. It doesn't focus on the numbers or tell you what to do. Instead, it focuses on the why behind money. So let's explore the 7 most important lessons from The Psychology of Money that can completely change the way you think about money. Lesson number 1 is the role of luck and risk. This is a fundamental concept that often gets overlooked in the pursuit of success. Now, this is something I talk about a lot because it's so easy to discount luck when you see someone else be successful. We often attribute their achievements solely to their hard work and intelligence, forgetting the unseen forces at play. Housel emphasizes that luck and risk are 2 sides of the same coin. They are inseparable and constantly influencing our lives in ways we might not even realize. Just look at Bill Gates. His story is a perfect example of how luck can play a pivotal role in success. Sure, he was smart and driven, but he also went to one of the only schools in the entire world that had a computer terminal back in 1968. That was luck. Imagine if he had gone to a different school. His path might have been entirely different. Success doesn't come from just hard work and talent. Luck plays a significant role too. It's a combination of being in the right place at the right time, meeting the right people, and sometimes just sheer chance. And the opposite is true also. Sometimes, no matter how hard you work or how talented you are, you can still fail. This is where risk comes into play. It's the unpredictable element that can throw a wrench in even the best laid plans. Conversely, risk is always present and can derail even the best plans. It's the uncertainty that we all have to navigate. Whether we're making a business decision, investing in the stock market, or even planning our personal lives. No matter how much you research an investment or how much due diligence you do on a property, there's always a chance that things could go wrong. This is why it's crucial to be aware of the risks and prepare for them as best as you can. Recognizing this helps us stay humble and be prepared for uncertainty. It reminds us that we are not in control of everything, and that's okay. What we can control is our response to these uncertainties. It also helps you to not beat yourself up when things don't go your way. Understanding the role of luck and risk allows us to be kinder to ourselves and others. It fosters resilience and a positive mindset, which are essential for long-term success and well-being. So the next time you face a setback or see someone else succeed, remember the invisible forces of luck and risk. They are always at play, shaping our lives in ways we might not fully understand. Embrace them, learn from them, and use this knowledge to navigate your journey with wisdom and grace. In the end, acknowledging the role of luck and risk can lead to a more balanced and fulfilling approach to life. It encourages us to take calculated risks, appreciate our good fortune, and remain resilient in the face of adversity. This perspective can transform the way we view success and failure, making us more adaptable and grounded individuals. Lesson 2 is about knowing when to stop. It's a crucial lesson that many overlook in their pursuit of success and wealth. In our fast-paced world, the pressure to keep pushing forward, to keep achieving more, can be overwhelming. This is something that's so hard to do in a world where everyone is constantly trying to one-up each other. The competitive nature of business and life can make it seem like stopping is equivalent to failing. Housel shares stories of individuals who were never satisfied with their wealth, leading to their downfall. These stories serve as cautionary tales, reminding us that the relentless pursuit of more can often lead to less happiness and more problems. There's the story of Rajat Gupta, who was the managing director of McKinsey & Company and also served on the boards of Goldman Sachs and Procter & Gamble. He had reached the pinnacle of his career, a place many would consider the ultimate success. This guy was at the top of his game. Yet it still wasn't enough. He wanted more. Despite his incredible achievements, he felt the need to push further, to gain even more power and wealth. He ended up getting involved in insider trading and was sentenced to 2 years in prison, had to pay $6.7 million in fines, and was banned from working with public companies for life. His insatiable desire for more led to his dramatic fall from grace. Talk about throwing it all away. It's a stark reminder that sometimes knowing when to stop is more valuable than any amount of money or success. Understanding what is enough for you can prevent the endless chase for more and bring contentment. It's about finding a balance between ambition and satisfaction, between striving for success and appreciating what you already have. I'm not saying you shouldn't be ambitious, but it's important to know when to be content with what you have. Ambition drives us to achieve great things, but unchecked ambition can lead to a never-ending cycle of dissatisfaction. Take a moment to reflect on your own life. Are you constantly pushing for more, or can you find peace in what you have achieved? Sometimes the greatest success is finding happiness in the present moment. Remember, success isn't just about financial wealth or career achievements. It's also about personal fulfillment, relationships, and well-being. Knowing when to stop and appreciate these aspects can lead to a richer, more satisfying life. Set your goals, strive for them, but also recognize when you've reached a point of contentment. It's a delicate balance, but one that can lead to true happiness and success. In the end, it's not about how much you have, but how much you appreciate what you have. Knowing when to stop can be the key to a fulfilling and meaningful life. The third lesson is the power of compounding. This is something that Einstein called the eighth wonder of the world for a reason. Compounding is a concept that can transform your financial future in ways you might not even imagine. It's so simple, yet so powerful, that it almost seems too good to be true. But the reality is, compounding is a mathematical certainty, not a mere possibility. The idea is that if you start investing early and you're consistent with it, your money will literally grow exponentially over time. Imagine planting a seed and watching it grow into a towering tree over the years. Housel points out that time is a crucial factor in growing wealth. The earlier you start, the more time your investments have to grow and multiply. The longer you give your investments to grow, the more powerful compounding becomes. It's like giving your money a longer runway to take off and soar. Small, consistent investments can lead to significant gains over time, thanks to the magic of compound interest. Even modest amounts can accumulate into substantial wealth if given enough time. It's like rolling a snowball down a hill. At first, it's small, but as it rolls, it picks up more snow and gets bigger and bigger. The snowball effect is a perfect analogy for compounding. What starts as a small, almost insignificant amount can grow into something massive and impactful. This is why it's so important to start investing as early as possible, even if it's just a small amount. The earlier you start, the more time you give your investments to grow, because time is your biggest asset. The more time you have, the more you can benefit from the exponential growth that compounding offers. So don't wait. Start now and let the power of compounding work for you. Educate yourself about different investment options and strategies. Knowledge is power, and understanding how compounding works can help you make informed decisions. Talk to financial advisors, join investment groups, and learn from others who have successfully harnessed the power of compounding. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to make the most of your investments. Set clear financial goals and create a plan to achieve them. With the power of compounding, even the most ambitious financial dreams can become a reality over time. Remember, the key is to start early, be consistent, and let time do the heavy lifting. The snowball effect of compounding can turn your small investments into a substantial fortune. Embrace the power of compounding and watch as your financial future transforms. The journey may be long, but the rewards are well worth the wait. In Chapter 4, Tails drive everything. This is a bit of a statistical concept, but it's important to understand. Housel explains that a small number of events often account for the majority of outcomes. For example, just a handful of days in the stock market can account for the majority of the returns over a decade. In finance, a few high-performing investments can make a big difference in your overall portfolio. This is why it's important to diversify your investments and not put all your eggs in one basket. Because even if you miss out on some of the big winners, you'll also be protected from the big losers. Chapter 5. Being wealthy versus being rich. Lesson 5 distinguishes between being wealthy and being rich. This is something that a lot of people get confused about. Being rich is about having a high income. You could be making $500,000 a year, but if you're spending all of it, you're not wealthy. Being wealthy is about having assets that generate more assets. It's about having your money work for you, so you don't have to work for your money. Wealth is about freedom and the ability to control your time. It's about having the option to do what you want, when you want, with who you want. Chapter 6. Save money. The sixth lesson is simple: save money. This seems like a no-brainer, but it's something that a lot of people struggle with. Housel argues that the ability to save is the most powerful financial skill, because if you can't save money, you'll never be able to build wealth. It doesn't matter how much you earn if you don't save a portion of it. Even if you're only able to save a small amount each month, it's important to get into the habit of saving, because those small amounts will add up over time thanks to the power of compounding. Chapter 7. Reasonable is greater than rational. Finally, lesson 7 is that reasonable is greater than rational. This is something that I've learned firsthand in my own life and business. People often make financial decisions based on what feels right rather than what's strictly rational. And that's okay, because personal finance is, well, personal. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to money. What works for one person might not work for another. The important thing is to find what works for you and what you're comfortable with. There you have it. The 7 most important lessons from the psychology of money. These insights can change how you think about money and help you make better financial decisions. Remember, this book is all about understanding the behind money. And once you understand that, you can start making smarter decisions with your money. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. Comment below on which lesson resonated most with you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.